Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm so sorry I've been gone for a while. Life just kind of got in the way. Actually, it kind of smacked me upside the head a little bit. But you know, things are getting sorted out and things are calming down. So I was finally able to sit down and film, and I will definitely try my hardest to get a makeup tutorial up really soon. I really first wanted to do kind of like a camping essentials video because Memorial Weekend's coming up, and I mean, I'm definitely one of those girls where I bring a lot of makeup no matter what I'm doing, where I'm going, but I know that like I'm limited on space. Like I can only fit what I can fit in my bag. I can't bring my whole makeup suitcase with me. That's not gonna be able to happen. So I just kind of wanted to do my camping essentials for girly girls. Now I'm not saying you have to bring makeup while you're camping. I mean, you're camping. You're not putting on a fashion show. That's what I was told my whole childhood. But if you like to wear makeup, if it's something that is special for you, then here's kind of like what I recommend. I always bring makeup with me. I don't always put it on, but I do always bring it with me in case I want to, because it is something I really enjoy doing. And if it's like a really slow morning, or if everyone's kind of just trying to do their own thing, then I will do my makeup because it's fun for me. So that's just my little disclaimer. I'm not saying at all you have to bring makeup with you. These are just options and suggestions in case you're like, well, how do I take, like, what should I bring? What should I not bring? Kind of what should I put it together in? Kind of like that is kind of how the video is going to be. So I guess we'll just start from head down. So we're going to start off with hair. A few products that I recommend bringing with you are going to be these three guys. This is dry shampoo. Normally my mom and I, we have really thin hair, so we actually prefer to use the, it's in a lighter gray bottle, the volume one. I just had this one, but it comes in a smaller size, which is great for camping because this isn't going to take up much space. Next, we have the Restore Setting Spray, right? Or Perfecting Spray. I really like this stuff because it is going to detangle as well as add moisture, strength, smoothness, and shine. But my big thing is it's a detanglant because my hair, it's so thin, it tangles like crazy. So you spritz this all over and then it's so much easier to just brush through your hair. And this also comes in a travel size, so it comes in like a lot smaller. It's like this big for the travel size. Alright, and then I also recommend kind of this fresh end split end mender. Unfortunately, this doesn't come in travel size, but sometimes you can like get like samples of it and stuff like that. But I really love this stuff because if you feel like you have dry ends and you really just don't want them to be frayed or anything like that, this stuff's really going to save it. Just really focus it on the ends of your hair. I really love it because it definitely makes me feel like I've got healthier feeling hair. So that's just kind of what I always bring. I really recommend staying from hairsprays when you're camping just because it's something that you're just going to have to brush out. And even with a detangler, it's still going to take time. It's still going to hurt. That's just me. I'd recommend staying away from hairspray. Always bring extra hair ties and bobby pins. Even if you don't think you'll need them, always bring them. I've been camping and like boating and stuff like that for my whole childhood. And so just I've learned the hard way. Bring extra hair ties and bobby pins no matter what. Like braid your hair, put your hair up in a ponytail. I would stay away from messy buns just because, again, when you take out the messy bun, your hair could be really tangly and it just hurts. Like, but I mean, you do whatever you want. These are just my suggestions. Like, I'll definitely bust out a braid in no time. I'll even braid and then wrap it up and put it in a bun. Like, it's kind of like a really fun time to do different things with your hair. So that's it for hair. For makeup, I really strongly would recommend getting a Z palette. That is actually something I'm currently working on doing. I have a Z palette. I'm just working on getting the stuff inside. I'd recommend a few eyeshadow colors, mostly just carve out the crease, base lid color, and then maybe like a little shimmer. You know, keep it simple because you are camping. You know, it's not like you can post it on Instagram because you won't have internet. I mean, I most of the time don't have really good internet, so I kind of, you know, can't really take a selfie. It's just mostly wanting to look nice in pictures with family and friends. So I would just kind of stick with like those three things, you know, maybe like a little sparkly color that you could also use as a highlight. I'd also recommend getting a blush and a contour and having it all fit in the Z palette because Z palettes are thin. It's not going to take up a lot of room, but there's a bunch of like the stuff that you'll need in one spot. You know, you don't have like countless like things all floating around that you have to try and find. You know, it'll all be in one convenient palette. I wish I knew where my Z palette was, but I can't find it. So that's just what I would recommend personally right now because my Z palette is not ready. I'd bring the Too Faced Totally Cute palette because I like to do these colors. And this is like, small palettes like this are always great to bring because it's tiny. You know, it's not going to go everywhere. It gives you quite a few options if you really want to, you know, play it up, have some fun. So you could always do one of these, and until I get my Z palette, I will be using this palette. Another thing I would recommend is get mini brushes. They come in a great, cute little set, you know, like their own little container, and they're always fun and colorful. And then you don't have to worry about like big, long brushes, and you don't have to worry about them getting broken because these are like a plasticky metal type deal instead of like wooden, which is what a lot of my handles are for my brushes. So you don't have to worry about them getting broken, and if they go lost or missing, you know, they're not that expensive to go replace. So I'd also recommend getting a little mini brush set, and they come in like really great, convenient, and portable pouches or like containers, and they're always super cute. So I'd recommend picking up some of that. Alright, so while I am RVing and camping and all that, I will definitely probably be bringing this guy along with me. I'm so sorry, it was limited edition. It's the like Becca Cosmetics Champagne Pop collab with Jacqueline and like a little blush. Stuff like this is just really convenient because it's a highlighter and a blush. But like I said, if you're going to do a Z palette and you're going to have your little blush in there, then you know, you may want to just pick like a eyeshadow, because I've found a few eyeshadows that I could easily use as a simple highlight. Or, I mean, I'm pretty sure companies have, you know, pans that highlight that you can put in it. You might even be able to pop these out. I don't know. But, yeah. I'm a huge advocate for the Z palette, but here are just some things that I will be using because I don't have anything. Obviously, I'm always going to recommend a contour because nothing says quick and easy like foundation and contour to me. So, this is my current contour shade. I do want the darker one because this is the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil, and I want just the Chocolate Soleil, but I gotta finish what I got first. But I'll also be bringing this guy, like I said, Z palette. That's definitely your way to go. I recommend keeping your lips pretty simple. Maybe like just kind of like a go-to gloss or go-to matte lipstick. Just bring one. I on many occasions have brought like 6, and I never used them. So I always recommend just bringing one, like your one go-to, like the one no matter what look you do, this will be your lip color. It's just what I personally recommend. So that's kind of it for makeup. Now to take off the makeup. I recommend these guys. I use them pretty much already to take my makeup off. I'll do this guy first to kind of get all of it off, and then I'm all out, but I use the scrubby ones to kind of like really get down into the pores, like where my problem areas are, and I'm always kind of amazed and disgusted about how much it also picks up, because this is like, oh, okay, like I'm all clean, right? No. Do this, you'll be disgusted at how much these don't take off, but or how much just gets into your pores. So I always recommend doing that kind of like 2-step cleaning process on the skin, just so that way you're not going to bed with all that dirt and grime. Even if you don't wear makeup, I would recommend still using the scrubby ones, just so that way none of the stuff is sinking into your skin while you're camping, because you don't want to come back from a camping trip and then just be covered in breakouts. That's not fun for anyone. I'd also recommend a little toner while you're out there, just to tone the skin. You just opened up all the pores using the scrubby ones. You want to help close the skin, and you want to help just keep it looking better. I personally really like the mattifying and anti-blemish just because those are honestly my biggest problems. So that's just always kind of stuff that I recommend bringing. Also just kind of, if there's shower facilities, I always recommend bringing your shower stuff. But, you know, try and keep it simple is what I'd always recommend. Oh, this is going to sound weird. Always bring, like, the little flossers that have, like, the little pick at the end. Trust me, I don't know why, but it always seems like when I'm camping, I'll eat food, and then it gets stuck, and it drives me nuts. And so I just always recommend to bring floss, like, little flosser things. That's just another personal recommendation for you. But, I mean, camping is, you're just supposed to be out in nature, having fun with friends and family. Don't feel like you need to bring any makeup at all. It's just kind of like, if you want to, if it's for you, if you like it, then, you know, this is just kind of my way to bring it, but keep it small. You know, don't have it take up a huge portion of your bag. So, Yes, those are my personal recommendations when camping. Like I said, Memorial Weekend is almost here. Unfortunately, I'm not going camping this weekend, just because a lot of things have been going on and it's just not going to work out. But I'm so bummed because normally this was always the huge kickoff. But my mom and I are definitely going to do quite a bit of RVing and camping this summer. So I'm very excited about that. So I'll definitely be packing up and hopefully bringing you guys with me. But yeah. So those are just my recommendations. I promise I will get a makeup tutorial up soon. Until next time, bye.